Hello and welcome to Wilderness Days. Now imagine a place in the Himalayas which, even in these days of fast cars and specialty resorts, has managed to maintain its uniqueness. From here, you can have a spectacular view of snow ranges stretching up to 300 kilometers. It's a place where even the silence is melodious. Many of us know it by the name of Binsar.
How about discovering a virtually unknown and largely unheard of jewel in the lower Himalayas? A place away from the noise and commotion of popular hill stations. Where 300 kilometers of snow-covered Himalayan ranges greet you every morning and evening. If that's what you want, then Binsar is surely the place for you. Overshadowed by Nainital, Mussoorie and other big names of Uttarakhand, Binsar, till a few years ago, hardly found a mention anywhere. We suspect it was mainly the word-of-mouth publicity which brought out Binsar's raw and wild charms to the attention of nature lovers and tourists. A place of eternal delight, Binsar is covered by thick forest. It's also a wildlife sanctuary. On a lucky day, one can hope to chance upon a leopard, bear, or several species of deer. Binsar is also home to an impressive 200 species of birds. Situated about 30 kilometers from Almora, there are two ways to approach Binsar. The easier one is to drive down to the destination. A bit trickier, but a lot more fascinating option consists of dropping down at the village of Kapar Khan and starting a leisurely 10-kilometer trek of Binsar. we found it the best way to come up close to Binsar. En route to Binsar, one is greeted by lush vegetation at every turn of the forest road. Acres of rhododendrons, oaks and chirpine trees make one realize that this must be one of the last untouched wildernesses in the country. The feeling stays even after one departs from Binsar. The 0 point is the place to experience the real magic of Binsar. On a clear day, one can view the great Himalayan ranges stretching 300 kilometers wide. It is a stunning sight. The Nanda Devi, Kedarnath Peak, Shivling and Trishul are among some of the easily identifiable peaks from here. It is a touching irony that modernity is just beginning to catch up with the pure beauty of Binsar. While the place was given high importance in earlier ages, the Chola kings who ruled Kumaon from the 11th to the 18th century AD had made Binsar their summer capital, and rightly so.
We'll take a short break now and continue with more stories thereafter. The annual camel fair of Pushkar attracts visitors from all over the world. Our reporter Abhinav Pandey recently covered this grand affair. Let's go to this magical getaway.
It's hard to imagine that Pushkar, the quaint little town in Rajasthan, becomes the center of attraction for 5 days in a year. Visitors not only from India but from several other countries troop down to Pushkar to experience the magical charm which the town gets blessed with in these 5 days. We are talking, of course, about the world-famous camel fair of Pushkar. During the fair, as many as 25,000 camels are traded. And the buyers and sellers come not only from every nook and corner of Rajasthan, but also from Uttar Pradesh and Madhya Pradesh.
कार्तिक मास को बहुत अच्छा माना जाता है। लोग यहाँ पे आते हैं, नहाते धोते स्नान करते हैं, घाट में दान पुण्य करते हैं और मेले में जाते हैं। ज़्यादा स्पेशली मेला है ऊँटों का ये, लेकिन इसमें दूसरी भी चीज़ें जैसे गाय भैंस बकरी कुछ खरीदना झूले। पहले ये बहुत छोटे स्तर पे होता था, लेकिन धीरे धीरे जैसे जैसे पब्लिक को पता चलता गया, पब्लिक बढ़ती गई और ये फेमस होता गया।
यहाँ पर भारतवर्ष के विभिन्न जगह से लोग आते हैं, जैसे ज़्यादातर यूपी हैं, बिहार हैं, एमपी हैं, यहाँ से लोग ज़्यादा आते हैं। ये यहाँ से पशु ले जाके विभिन्न वैरायटी के पशु आते हैं, यहाँ पर बढ़िया से बढ़िया पशु आते हैं। उनको ले जाकर उनको अपने खेतों के लिए, खेती करने के लिए, उसके बाद उनको नस्ल के लिए पालते हैं।
A beguiling riot of colors engulfs Pushkar during the fair. There are folk dances on streets, camel rides in the sand dunes, and an array of other activities which keeps one happily occupied. Of late, turban and moustache competitions are becoming popular. Although the fair attracts normal cattle trading, specifically horses, it's the camels of Pushkar which hog the limelight.
ज़्यादातर हमारा बच्चे जो खरीद के हम लेके आते हैं अच्छी नस्ल के, जैसे मारवाड़ी है, मालानी है, उस नस्ल के लाते हैं। जो ये नस्ल अभी विलुप्त हो रही है, कोई नस्ल लाते हैं हम, उस नस्ल को जैसे बड़े बड़े जो ठिकाने वाले होते हैं वो लेके।
The owners make it a point to spruce up and adorn their camels for the special occasion. Extra care is taken to clean up these desert ships and make them look smart. But a discerning eye can detect many other charms in Pushkar. For instance, this Brahma temple, dedicated to the Indian god of creation. Interestingly, this is the only Brahma temple in the world, and the widespread belief is that a single dip in the lake, which is situated near the temple, is sufficient to wash away all your sins and misdeeds.
दशरथ जी गुजर गए थे तो राम जी घर पे नहीं थे। राम जी थे वनवास में और उनका टाइम पड़ा था यहाँ पे। अब उनको था अस्थि विसर्जन करना था। अस्थि उनके पास नहीं तो उन्होंने यहाँ पे पिंड दान किए थे राम जी ने दशरथ जी के। उस टाइम से ये पवित्र माना गया है। तो जो भी घर में अगर मृत्यु हो जाती है तो वो गंगा जी जाते हैं, वहाँ से जाकर यहाँ पे आना बहुत ज़रूरी है। अगर यहाँ नहीं आया तो गति नहीं होती है। इसलिए राम जी के टच पानी को छूने की वजह से ही ये पानी इतना पवित्र हुआ और उसी टाइम से ये सारी बातें चल रही है कि भाई वहाँ गंगा जी जाकर सीधा यहाँ आना जरूरी है। मतलब सारे गुरुओं का गुरु है ये पुष्कर घाट। आप पूरी मतलब घूम आओ फिर आओ, चारों धाम सातों धाम की यात्रा कराओ, यहाँ आना जरूरी है। अगर आप यहाँ नहीं आए तो यात्रा भी सफल नहीं होगी।
ब्रह्मा जी ने यहाँ आके यज्ञ किया था, यही पुष्प फेंका था, उससे अपने पुष्कर राज का मतलब उत्पत्ति हुई थी। उसके बाद उन्होंने यहाँ यज्ञ किया था। यज्ञ करने से यहाँ की मान्यता बढ़ गई और पूरे वर्ल्ड से लोग यहाँ आते हैं और पूजा स्नान करते हैं।
Pushkar also happens to be among the 5 dhams or vital pilgrimages which are held sacred by the Hindus. The other 4 being Badrinath, Puri, Rameshwaram and Dwarka. Over the years, the Pushkar fair has gained a tremendous fan following. It leaves most visitors dazzled and often makes them come here again. Reaching Pushkar is not difficult. The nearest big town, Ajmer, is located 14 kilometers from Pushkar. But getting decent accommodation during the fair period can be tricky. And therefore, it's advisable to make all arrangements well in advance. Even when the sun dips behind the hills, Pushkar does not sleep. the gaiety and exuberance of the day slips well into the night. Pushkar offers a large variety of takeaways, and we are not talking about food. It's the impressions which linger on even after you exit Pushkar. For us, as refreshing as the colourful display of camels was the incessant traditional music of Rajasthan, which kept playing to the ears from sunup to sundown.